Robyn. I was born in Vancouver, BC in the 60s, 1964. I never knew my birth parents. I was given up for adoption. My adopted dad was amazing. My adopted mother became ill with bipolar shortly after I was born. There was other behaviors around that, stealing and lying and skipping school, and the drinking just started the spiral. So when I was 17, I quit school and left Salmon Arm. I moved to Calgary, and I promptly got a job in a bar. So for another 17 years, I was an active alcoholic. I moved from job to job, had different places, different boyfriends, drinking every night, always having blackouts all the time, and doing things in those blackouts that just repeatedly degraded and humiliated myself. So it would just make me drink more and more and more. When I was 29, a friend of mine, a cousin of mine, drove to Calgary and took me to an AA meeting. And I agreed to go when I was drunk. It was the first time that I knew there was a God, or that knew that maybe God might think I was okay or something. I made a series of really irrational choices, and I left my husband and my home, and I lost my job. When I was 8 years sober, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and in 2.5 months he died. He was the only one that ever loved me unconditionally. Whoever didn't throw it in my face afterwards, how screwed up I'd been. He was the one that I just always could count on. I started using this heroin by needle, and I had to carry a shopping bag with me everywhere I went. I was throwing up, vomiting, projectile vomiting everywhere I went as I was high on heroin, and when I wasn't vomiting, I'd be going like this on the nod. And it felt like every day was the same. There was no night and day. It was just constant, that you're never sleeping, you're just going. And I was walking down Leon, and everybody's in the shadows, and I wasn't familiar with the street. I'd only been out there for like 3 weeks, and trying to figure out how I was going to survive out there. I had no friends, no money, no home, nothing left. It was like I saw my life flashing before my eyes, and I was thinking about whether I was going to have to prostitute or steal or deal drugs, what I was going to have to do to survive out there. And God told me at that point that I wasn't allowed to do any of that, because that He loved me, and that I had nothing left to hide behind, and I was still worthy. I was on the street for about a year, and I had to come off the street because I got pregnant. Lily is just, she's the best. She's sweet, and she's happy, and she's got this big heart, and she loves Jesus, and I just love her to death. I don't know what else I could say about her. We're friends. She's this beautiful little 7-year-old, and she's been an angel to a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people on the street have watched her grow up, watched her since she was in my belly, and seen her when she was a little baby, and she's been an angel for a lot of people. It's been 8 years since I've been off the street, and I got an amazing little kid, and I got this huge, amazing family that I just love to bits and love me to bits, and God has restored my family from the past, and brought an amazing man into my life that I'm married to, and at home or elsewhere, I have a hard time remembering that there's anything that I'm worthwhile in any way. Wow. And whether it's Metro Central or church on Sundays, I'm reminded when I get there that I'm worthy, and that there's good things about me, and that I have something to say, and I have something to offer. When I go to Metro, like I can't, there's no way I can turn from that. Like I know that I'm loved, and I know that I love people there, and I know that pretty much everybody knows all my deep, dark secrets, and they're not deep, dark secrets anymore because everybody knows. And I know about other people, and it's okay. We love each other anyways. And it's okay to screw up, it's okay to cry. What gives me hope? God. It was until I met him on the street that I realized that I had wanted to die my whole life. That's why I drank the way I did and did drugs the way I did, because I wanted that blackness and hoped I would never come out of it. And when he started leading me on the street, I didn't want to die anymore. I was still on drugs, and it was an extremely hostile environment. I could have died any day, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to come off the street yet, but I didn't want to die anymore. And I have nothing but hope.